Alright everyone, welcome back to City Skylines. This will be episode 32 of our City Skylines gameplay. Oh boy. Wow, this city just looks so beautiful in the picture mode. Welcome back to New on Greatville. Welcome back to whatever, whatever the hell this city is. The city that never sleeps. Greetings from Florence Heights. I did notice I was looking for a proper district to possibly set up in, and I think what we need to do is possibly get maybe an airport district going, because I think that's one of the very things. Oh boy, they're gonna start complaining about the budget. So let's go ahead, we'll fix that up for them, and yeah, maybe bring down trash a little bit and then get all these services in real quick. So we're gonna go ahead, we're gonna do that, and then of course I was thinking about starting the video off right there in Maple Hills or whatever it is, whatever this is, yeah, Maple Hills, and then yeah, and then of course we have to kind of clean up this place because it is just an abomination how many abandoned buildings there are. I was about to go check up on these guys. Couple abandoned buildings over here. Unfortunately, it seems like a lot of that, industrial kind of left. So, unfortunately, here we go. There we are. Alright, so with the problems with the district, we are going to go ahead and we're going to extend some of these districts out, especially Garnier Hills. Or Garnet Hills. I think we're going to call it Garnet because, god darn it, who cares? Here we are. We are expanding these guys out a little bit. Let's expand all these guys out. They could be in charge of maybe half of that station right there. Here we go. Of that power station, so that way they have to get clearance before anything is done to it. At least they own like 49% of it, but yeah, that's sort of the thing too. They still have to get clearance when any major decision is made, so yeah, who knows how that'll work out for them. And go ahead and extend Florence Heights a little bit, and like I said before, some of these buildings, they're gonna have to have someone's gonna have to have clearance just to just to get everything squared away. If they have something that needs to be fixed or whatever, then they gotta have like a whole meeting about it. Who the hell's gonna take care of it, and why haven't they taken care of it earlier? So yeah, that's how the old game goes. Alright, and of course we could probably extend Old Town across here a little bit, and here we go. Probably give Old Town some of this spot right here, give them a little bit of this street right here, Walker Street. They could be in charge of that part right there, and then the rest will be sort of their problem. There you go. And yeah. So I think we could get definitely an airport and expo district going right here, right by the roundabout. So here we go. We're gonna get that bordering Old Town. So here we are. Alright. And then of course fill all this in, and we're probably gonna bring it down a little bit. Probably just down to like halfway through the roundabout, so yeah, they're in charge of half the roundabout, and anything after that is absolutely not their effing problem. So we're not going to call it Holly Square. Instead, we will call it, not AS, I was moving it out, Airport and Expo District. So yeah. Oh boy, let's see. It had 83 passengers service last week, that's good. We had 17 visitors last week and 14 tourists. Let's see here. What's going on with these guys? We might have to do something about this. I'm not entirely sure what, but we are gonna quickly finish up Washington Hills and all that. Maple Hills is gonna get a little bit of these spots over there, and then of course we're gonna bring Washington Hills over here. Okay, they're not gonna be in charge of that roundabout. Rather, the seaport and even that little building over there that's floating on the water that no one visits. Garnier Hills, should they have this? Nah, they shouldn't. Washington Hills should maybe take care of everything right here. So yeah, they should be completely 100% in charge of it. But actually, you know what? Let's just kind of cut them back a little bit, and then we'll make them in charge of the roundabout. So they have more problems to deal with now. So that's quite all right. All right, that looks pretty good. I mean, it looks like a foot. It literally looks like a foot, but you know, just about. Anyway, if I could smooth it out a little bit. Anyhow, yeah, there we go. It looks a little bit more like a foot, so we got a foot district apparently. I think we're pretty good for now on that. And then of course, I guess this will be New Old Town Industrial Zone or whatever. There we go. We're kind of cutting into Old Town a little bit, but that's quite all right. It's not going to be perfect. And then of course we still have that weird. Oh, we have Woodland Park. That's what it's calling us. Still got this thing hanging out here. Sand's kind of, yeah, the land is actually kind of messed up, so I'm gonna have to bring up the some of these guys a little bit. All right, I'm gonna kind of make sure we smooth out the land a little bit. All right. Alrighty. That looks just the slightest bit better. There we go. Alrighty, so, that being said, I think we're okay in that regard. How many people have visited that? Not bad. 12 people. Well, 18 technically. But this will be, I guess, New Old Town Industrial Park, if that makes sense. This has average land value. Let's see how much Old Town has. Average land value. Oh wait, no, they're actually 49 cents a minute. You know what? I think that's not how you read it. Average land value. Average land value. Oh, these all have average land value? I guess that's just, I guess this is it. Oh, okay, that is it. 32 cents a minute squared, I guess. Here we go. We got a train station over here. $201 a week. So, not entirely sure what we should do over here. We should probably get a unique building. I know we already have one right there, but we should get an opera house. I think it would be nice because, you know, over here you get like sort of view. So here we go. Can we get it in a good spot over here? I think we can. Here we go. So we are gonna put it right over here. I really want to put it over here so that way, you know, because I think it would be a little bit easier considering, you know, it affects more people over here. Oh wait, we could put it over here, right near the station. So that'll be okay. So we're gonna put it right there. Yes, we are gonna literally have two unique buildings right near each other. We got our opera house. So there we are. All right. So let's see how many people visit that. So let's see if anyone actually kind of. I mean, the path is sort of connected up to it. City needs more water. We are going to have to Bring up the water budget a little bit. Alright. Just kind of keeping an eye on the weekly income. It was at 1,100, then it shot up to 1,500. So, oh, now it's back down to 1,300. So I think what we need to do is kind of get some water things over here. I don't want to put it over there, but possibly right over here. So, here we go. Then, of course, we can place it right over there. So these guys are all connected up. And, yeah. I think this will work out just fine. So now these guys got more than enough water, so we're going to bring them back down to average. Possibly if that... I know that's probably going to do something. Alright, yeah, that's about average. We're at 80,000 people now. We're at 81,000 people now. Let me see how big of a city that we are. Okay, can we get any bigger? So a megalopolis. Okay, yeah. It took me a while to fucking pronounce that, but... Yep. Yep. And then, of course... Oh, these guys, they need electricity over here. For some reason. So... Apparently something's broken over here. Apparently. Maybe we could go ahead and add a couple more of these. Here we go. Now they won't be complaining. So, we are going to fix the nighttime budget before people start complaining. Probably bring up... Nah, you know what, let's not bother bringing up the thing. Medical income. You know what, let's just do it anyway. Police, education, I mean. We are going to go ahead and do the unique buildings because we definitely need to kind of bring more people in after that whole, you know, that whole shortage of people. So, here we go. Let's see how the power is now. Oh. Oof. That shit's worth oofing over. Let's bring it all the way up. And, oh. It's a little too much availability. See if we can bring it down near the minimum and then have it kind of work for us. Just kind of pausing the game at this point. See what will work. Alright, so should work a little bit more. Should help us out. It's still rising. Oh my god. Let's bring down the unique buildings. Probably nighttime education as well. Oh boy, we got -30. Okay, it's going down now by the 1,000. That's quite alright though, because yeah, we had something going wrong with that, and I think it got fixed. So, yippee! All right, so this is 32% full. This one's 60%. Yeah, this one's 32 and this one's 60. I was getting it wrong. I was not looking at it correctly. I remember when this thing used to look so like hideous because of all the oil industry. Man, it just did not look great. And now it looks really good. Like you could barely see the freaking guy, the Statue of Wealth. Because this city is really wealthy now, so, you know. I mean, of course, you know, we have our fair share of problems, yes, but, you know, we're doing everything that we can to attract people and get them back in our city, even though now we're up to 82,000 people. So yeah, this is slowly recovering. Oh, I accidentally brought up the budget panel. We are going to empty all 3 of these. Hopefully there's enough incineration plants. Garbage piling status. Possibly get a couple more right here to consistently destroy the shit out of the environment. We have pretty average garbaging freaking processing. let's go ahead. We'll take out some of these guys right on over here. Oh boy, this is getting a little bit backed up. Not entirely sure what we should do about it. Of course, we could always just kind of upgrade the road a little bit. Okay, we're good. There we go. Of course, we did have to basically destroy everything on the road, but of course, everyone's gonna kind of move back in soon enough, at least. So we'll go ahead and we'll do that. Oh yeah, and there's also something I wanted to kind of talk to you guys about. The one of my latest videos got a comment, and I guess it's about that time. I'm not saying, you know, this person really, like, influenced me, but, you know, I guess it is about time that I do so, but, you know, I just, it's stupid because I don't really, you know, have too many people watching these videos, and I'm glad that, you know, at least some of you guys do watch these videos, and, you know, you do enjoy my City Skylines gameplays, but, you know, unfortunately, I mean, I feel like this channel's really not going anywhere. I mean, I'm not really doing it for views. It's not even that, it's just the fact that, you know, I don't know. I'm just trying to pay attention here. Just trying to get all these cars to where the hell they need to go. Yeah. Oh. And before things get worse, we're gonna give them their shit back. There we go. But yeah, no, like I said, you know, I'm not really doing it for views, but then again, the channel's not really going anywhere with me just constantly coming online every night and playing City Skylines. So I think, maybe until, and I'm thinking about pre-ordering Far Cry 5 and definitely doing some gameplays on that. I'm thinking about doing maybe some montages of possible Watch Dogs 2 and stuff like that. That's also a possibility. Let me check on that water sewage treatment stuff. That's doing just about average. So here we go. We're up to 40. Oh, it's even climbing. 40, $41,000, $43,000, $44,000, $46,000. Okay, all right, we're doing good. We got 84,000 people in our city now. This is emptying right now. It's at 70% inventory, if you want to say that. Here we go. Let's see how our Opera House is doing. We have 13 visitors last week, 17 and 9 people. Yeah, it kind of changes, I guess, because I have it kind of going. Let's see how it is. The Opera House. Maybe we should call it the OPRAH House. Possibly, because this is probably where Oprah does her shows at. She probably goes to the Opera House. And she's probably just sitting up here amongst, you know, whatever the hell this is. That's part of the design. And it looks like a freaking really long freaking potato chip of some sort, like a freaking Pringle or something. And yeah. Oh my god, I see freaking Greenaway Street all the time. It is insane how much Greenaway exists in this freaking game. Like, I swear, I'm surprised there's no building called Greenaway, freaking Greenaway Residence or whatever. Passenger service last week, 0. I could have sworn someone actually just came out of here, though. I don't know. Anyway, let's see here if I can go into the landscaping and actually make a pathway just to kind of get them over here a little bit. Here we go. And we're going to lead it right over here. So, yeah. There we go. Maybe even lead it right over to here as well. Of course, I don't want to take out 2 blocks. You know what? It'll be fine. Alright, so we just took out 2 blocks, and, yeah. Come at me. Anyway, no one's really filled up on this block, so I think we're going to do the same for these guys over here. The space is already occupied. Well, yeah, I mean, I kind of already know that. Is that something I'm supposed to not know? I mean, oh boy. There we go. That's the way to do it. So these guys have walkways now, so come on, work with me here. There we are. Now people can kind of walk through here, and yeah, they can. They don't have to walk on the grass fields anymore. Like, who knows what's in the freaking grass? You know what I mean? Like, I swear, you know, you don't want to walk it, especially by bushes like that are like taller than your freaking car. I mean, you just want to like, what the fuck's this guy doing? Cedric Lewis, Lowell Senior, visiting the Science Center. Like, who knows what the hell they're doing up here? R instead of like helicopter or H or whatever. I don't know, but either way, seems like people are actually using the pathway. That's good. Amanda Holmes is a well-educated young adult residing at the Briarwood residence, and I could have sworn she like parked her car there weirdly for a second. Turns out she did not. Instead, she just spawned her car out of thin air, and yeah, who knows what else she could be doing in her pastime. But let me see how healthcare is. The average health is 71%. These guys do need a medical center, maybe right here, so we'll get them one. Just kind of max out the health coverage over here. I guess this guy has had it to the breaking point where he's gonna upgrade. So always good to see that. These guys really don't have a thing over here though. But at least, you know, we got our whatever it is, our traffic flowing, and we got ambulances going. It's returning to the hospital. It's got a 0% load. Oh, this guy already picked someone up. I believe this guy deserves a raise. This ambulance probably picked up someone who was crying about something really stupid on the internet, and they just had to rush to them. Transporting a patient for treatment. So I guess we'll call this the WAMbulance. So yeah, hopefully one day we cross paths again, buddy. So bye-bye for now. Alright, now we gotta get rid of some of these guys over here because they are just completely, you know, they're just cramping our style. How's Newfoundland, by the way? Alright, so we don't really need to really change anything, really. That's exactly how I'm talking. Here we go. We don't really need to change anything with Newfoundland, other than maybe extend the borders to the very end. So, there we go. And then, of course, we could probably include the seaports as well. So, alright, and they could be in charge of a little bit more of cleaning up the highway. Now it seems like it's starting to reverse itself, you know? Like they're struggling to get in, and you know, these guys ain't. So I like how much more clean this looks now over here on the roundabout, except for these roads over here. You know, I mean it's okay over here. I guess you could say it is, but Gray Street definitely gets the right of way. These guys can suck a fucking dick. Garbage truck has 100% load, and it's going to take it to the incineration plant. So, whoops, did not mean to do that. Oh no, seems like there's a, oh, these guys are already on the job. Okay, well you earned yourself a promotion, these guys. But then of course I'm going to revoke that promotion because you let a building burn down. Next to this beautiful little spot right here, the Underhill residence. Well, you're not exactly under any hills, so I don't know what's going on there. If you were born under a hill or some shit. The Grove residence. Citizens are sick. Well, Ooh, might be my fault too, because I'm kind of situating you guys in a really bad spot. So, that being said, I'm just going to go ahead and de-zone you guys out of here. Make sure you guys never work in this town again. Bye-bye. Oh boy, this is busier than I expected it to be. Like, up here it's not bad, but, you know, down here everyone's trying to get in, you know, to these different spots. So... alright. It's quite alright. Everyone's parking on both sides of the streets. I never liked that, though. Oh boy. Everyone's complaining, aren't they? Yeah. Like I was saying, you know, I never liked that, though, because that happens where I live, like, more in the town area, because I live in more of, like, a, you know, of a suburban area. It's funny because you know, you don't really see it until you get, like, further up into town. Or no, not just generally, like, into town. Yeah, no, like, further up into town, that's what I meant. Of course, everyone's, like, parking on frickin' both sides of the street, and you're trying to, like, make sure that you don't hit those cars and hit the oncoming cars. You know, and they're trying to do the same thing. It can be really nerve-wracking, you know what I mean? Oh boy, just look at this. Just look at it. Everyone's disappearing into the dark abyss. People are appearing from thin air. Winston Blackwell, you fucking ghost. He's a worker at the best of the best shops. Let's see which best of the best shops you work at. Oh, you're walking to work right now. Oh, you're going home, actually. Did he just fucking ghost through the building? I could have sworn he went, like, right through here. Where do you live, anyway? Oh, you live in this beauty right here. Alright. Was that him? Or is this him? Bradley Holmes. You know what, whatever. Anyway, guys, looks like, you know, we didn't really get too much done. Oh, we see a little bit of residential over here. I think you know what that means. Oh, it disappeared. Anyhow, we are actually going to zone some of this for maybe a little bit of commercial and industrial, or no, not industrial, definitely not industrial, but commercial and residential. So we are going to do that. And yeah, and I think what we're going to do is we're going to make sure that the outer part is commercial. You know what? No, let's go ahead and we will make maybe half of that commercial, and then of course we'll bring this spot right here in as commercial, so that way people have a spot to buy stuff when they come in. No one has zoned anything yet around here, so yeah, no one likes living around here. So, you know, they can go and jump in a lake, whatever the hell they want to do. You know, because this is the best damn town that ever existed, and if they don't like it, well, they can, you know, they can go jump in a lake, like I said. So, we are going to go ahead and we're going to kind of end the episode right here. So, that being said, here we go. Alright guys, get ourselves a nice view of the Opera House in both cities, actually. Newfoundland and New Greatville. So, if you guys enjoyed the episode, leave a like and a comment, subscribe for more content. Definitely leave me recommendations on what kind of a series I should do, which personally I think I'm gonna definitely go with Game Dev Tycoon. I'm gonna see if I can make that into a series. I might give it a go and see how you guys like it, and yeah. Well guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. Thanks for watching.